Some water here. I should get some water here. Water here? A little bit. Mm, 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 mm. All right, jumping back into UFO 50. I have April, on standby if things get a little stale. She can help me out with the conversation. Hilarious. Okay. Um. Okay. Okay. Hey, April, are you still there? April, did I lose you? Or are you still hanging out? April, are you there?
I'm here. The game is not over already, is it?
No, I'm still setting things up. I just wanted to check in with you, make sure the levels are okay, and just kind of ask you if you've ever played any video games yourself.
Oh yes, the levels are great, thanks. Video games? Well, I don't play that often, but I had fun doing it from time to time. I like playing Super Mario Bros. Sometimes. I always think how it would be cool if the Turtles would have their own game like that.
Actually, the Turtles have many games. There's actually one that came out in the 80s on the Nintendo Entertainment System. Maybe you haven't played it. You were actually in it too. And you weren't a playable character, but I think they had to rescue you once or twice, and you did some good reporting and assisting.
For real? I didn't know that. Too bad I wasn't a playable character though, but I'm not surprised knowing my luck.
Yeah, I know you've had a bit of a reputation, like we were discussing earlier, but there's been some new games that they have included you in where you are a playable character. One of my favorites, by the way. I think a fan favorite.
Wow, cool. Now I know I need to check them out. Any recommendations?
Sure, I think the newest one is called Shredder's Revenge. I don't know if you have a computer, but it's available on Steam and maybe on the Nintendo Switch. But yeah, any of the old Nintendo games featuring the turtles are worth picking up.
Alright, thanks for the recommendations. It looks like I'm going to have some fun. I just checked and turns out Shredder's Revenge is on sale, so I think I'm gonna get it now.
Perfect. What character do you think you would play? I'm guessing you try yourself first, but is there any turtles you might enjoy using?
I think I'd go with Raphael. I like his says and he's pretty cool, so that makes me gravitate towards him. But the girl inside of me might start fangirling as soon as I look at Donatello. His staff is amazing too. But if I had a chance, I would definitely go with myself.
Ah, yeah, I think if you pick up Shredder's Revenge, you'd be able to play as yourself. I think you're one of the more fun characters in that game.
Oh man, now I can't wait to try it out. It seems I've been missing out on some great turtle gaming fun. Gotta make up for the lost time.
I think I understand you're probably pretty busy being a reporter, so I guess it makes sense, yeah, that you wouldn't have checked out many of the games.
Yeah, being a reporter does take up a lot of time. Not that I don't have time left for hobbies and fun. It's just the whole world seems to go against me. So I wouldn't be surprised if I somehow got kidnapped while playing a game because of my bad luck. But now that I know there are Turtles games, I think I can make some time.
Oh, cool. You have to tell me what you think. I think you're kind of obsessed with the kidnapping thing. Does it happen often?
Too often, if
Curious.
you ask me. I'd say I get kidnapped at least once a month. But I
Wow, that,
always get out of it on my own because I know how to kick some bad guy's ass.
oh wow. Yeah, I'm guessing you're pretty good at kicking ass. Um, what's your favorite method of kicking bad guy ass, if you don't mind me asking?
A roundhouse kick, that's the trick. I try to aim for the kneecaps. A good swift kick usually can bend them the wrong way, which always does the job. The other way, I just aim for the balls. Not only is it effective, but it's also a very satisfying way to end the fight.
Yeah, I guess fights end pretty quickly when you aim for the balls. Who taught you that, by the way, if you don't mind me asking?
My dad, he wanted to make sure I can defend myself. He took self-defense classes. One of his favorite topics to teach me was how to effectively knock out a man by kicking him in the groin. I remember there were times he used to use a punching bag as a volunteer to experiment with this technique. Good times.
Oh, that sounds very interesting. I'd love to learn more about your father, what kind of man he was. Sounds like he taught you essentially what you needed to know.
He was a wonderful dad. He always taught me to be strong, determined, and never give up. I think he always tried to keep me safe from trouble and the world of criminals. But since I was stubborn and a little reckless kid, I never listened. He eventually understood that and took my love for adventures and dangerous situations into account when teaching me how to defend myself and fight.
Oh, that's pretty interesting. Pretty cool. I love hearing about your father. Sounds like a great man. Did he, I don't know, is he still with us?
Yeah, he's still with us. He's actually still working on the Phase Disruptor project. He's been involved in a lot of research since our last encounter with the Technodrome.
Oh,
He's always
interesting.
busy, but I think it helps him not to worry about me every minute.
Right. He knows about your reporting career then. He's probably pretty proud of you. Does he know about the turtles? How you work with them to help defend the city?
He's very proud and supportive, but also slightly concerned. That's a dad's thing. He knows the turtles, but he doesn't really like the fact that I work with them because he thinks they put me in unnecessary danger.
Oh, yeah, I can understand that. Wait, so has he met the turtles, or he just knows that you are friends with them and work with them?
Well, yes, he's met them all. He's not a
That's cool.
fan of that, especially of Mikey and Raph, who don't really know what boundaries are. He's on a professional level with Donatello. He sometimes helps him with his projects. He's quite familiar with Leonardo and he likes him because he thinks he's more responsible and more of a man. And on top of that, my dad is definitely not a fan of Casey Jones. They argue all the time.
I can see that. My name is Casey, actually, and Casey Jones was, I don't know if I was called that name in school in particular, but I feel like I had a fondness for that character. I mean, you're still my favorite of the group, but I did like Casey. I'm not shocked, though, to hear that your father isn't a fan of his. That makes sense to me.
Casey is a great character. He's a true hero. He's strong and loyal, but he's very reckless and has a temper. That's why my father can't really stand him. He's the guy to always be the first to charge into battle, while my dad's more of a let's think of a plan first guy.
Has your dad met Splinter? I'm guessing he has if he's met the turtles.
Yep, he's met Splinter too. He admires his knowledge and skills, but he doesn't like his habit of meditating. He's really bad with this kind of attitude, and he gets easily frustrated whenever someone mentions the word Zen.
Oh, okay. That's interesting to hear. But something you mentioned about Mikey and Raphael being reckless and your father not caring for that. Tell me, what ways do you think, or does he think that they're reckless?
Well, they don't really think when they do something. A lot of times they don't take things seriously. They joke around on serious missions, They charge headfirst into danger and they don't listen to the team leader. Not to mention they are always hungry and don't understand personal space, especially when it comes to me. They are basically children.
Oh, that's interesting. I'm not saying I disagree with you, but I'm curious when you say they don't understand personal space when it comes to you. Tell me more about that. What does that mean exactly? It's curious.
Raph is always trying to pick up a fight or argue with me. And Mikey is always hitting on me and trying to make inappropriate advances. It's annoying and unprofessional, so I'm not surprised my father disapproves.
Yeah, I can understand that. You say that they are a bit reckless, and you mentioned yourself being reckless. Is that something you picked up from your time with the turtles, or do you think that that's always been in you? I think maybe you mentioned that you had a reckless streak as a kid.
I'm not sure. Maybe hanging around those dorks made me more reckless. They tend to encourage me to take risks or try something crazy. But you know, I'm a curious and adventurous type, so I've always enjoyed the wild side of life. You could say that being with those goofs made me a little more like them.
Oh yeah, I can see that. You think they use you maybe as bait, or use you to send you in first before they are willing to risk themselves going in? Or do you think that's not the case?
Oh yeah, all the time. Most of the time they send me to do dangerous stuff first. I was literally the bait in a trap for some aliens once. But I know it's just their way of looking out for me and try and keep me closer to them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see that. Um, that's pretty interesting. Um, oh, I have a friend in the chat. His name's Reckless Weasel. He's interested in speaking with you. He thinks maybe he's too high. He's too high right now. Do you happen to partake in any um, I don't know, medicinal marijuana, or have you used any drugs to calm your nerves at any point while you are out there fighting the baddies, as you put it?
Well, sometimes me and the turtles like to go to a certain pizza place where the owner adds a special ingredient to their herbs and spices. It makes things a little more fun, and it helps to calm my nerves sometimes.
Oh, that's very interesting. How did you come to learn about that ingredient? Did one of the turtles discover it, or did the owner just slip it in there without telling anyone? It's very strange. Not that I'm against it. I'm just more interested in hearing what is the origin of this.
I don't know how the owner managed to figure it out, but one time we came there hungry, but also tired and stressed after a battle. We ate pizza and discovered that the herbs and spices there had a really relaxing property. The owner admitted that he put something special in so that we could chill out a bit and not worry about things.
Oh, that's very interesting. Do you still go to that pizza place? I'm curious where it might be in case I wanted to check it out for myself.
It's that little place called Lou Mike's in Manhattan. But you didn't hear that from me, all right?
Okay,
I
I
don't want
got
that
it.
guy's secret to get out. I need my weed.
Okay. Your secret is safe with me. I think I appreciate you giving me that little tip. That's awesome. Thank you. And that's a whole different side of you I didn't expect, but I'm glad to hear it.
Can you blame me for not wanting to deal with the stress of crime fighting all the time and enjoy a good pizza and get high every now and then?
No, I feel like that's, a natural part of life at this point.
Exactly. Besides, a little highness never hurt anyone.
Yeah,
Well,
right.
except the
Well,
times Mikey accidentally got too high on the herbs and ate the contents of the nearest fridge.
okay. Is Mikey kind of the one who, I mean, do the other turtles partake in the special? Sorry, it's fun to hear this side of you and the turtles, but do the other turtles enjoy the special herbs as much as you and Mikey seem to enjoy them?
Well, they do partake on occasion, but sometimes after a long day of fighting, they're more into pizza rather than herbs. I
Mm.
think it's because pizza means instant satisfaction and herbs take some time to really kick in. So the guys don't have the patience to wait for the high, while I don't mind smoking a joint or two and waiting for the high to start.
Oh, that's very cool. Where do you get the weed that you smoke? I'm guessing Mikey, for some reason, I feel like he's always the connection to these things. I don't know him or you personally, but that's just my assumption that your weed supplier, if not the herbs in the pizza, would be Michelangelo. Am I wrong? Maybe somewhere
Mikey
else.
and Raph are usually the suppliers.
Oh,
They have
Raph.
connections in the business. I'm
Oh,
afraid to ask why they know those people. But Raph gets the purer and stronger stuff, while Mikey occasionally gets the weak and weird weed, so I prefer Raph when I need some herbs.
it's very interesting. Thanks for sharing that with me. And I have a friend in the chat. His name's Reckless Weasel. I'm sure he's enjoying hearing these stories. We don't get these stories when we watch the show with you and the turtles, so it's nice to get this side of the story. Thanks for sharing that. Very interesting.
You are very welcome. Talking to someone outside of the team feels refreshing in a way. Sometimes I feel like talking to a wall when hanging with my boys.
Hmm. What about your coworkers at Channel 6? What do they think about? I mean, are you able to talk to them? What do they think about the marijuana, not addiction, but the habit you have of relaxing?
Well, Irma's the only one who sometimes comes with me and the turtles to Lou Mike's.
Uh,
Vernon is more into alcohol and Burnwell. I don't really want to know what his ways of relaxation are.
hmm. Can I ask, what do you think Burns' ways of relaxation, if you had to guess what they might be, what do you think they would uh, entail? What do you think he does? I'm
Knowing
curious.
him, something highly unnatural and probably illegal. I don't want to know the truth. He's been a jerk to most of us, so I really don't care about his hobbies. But I can assume it doesn't involve smoking. He'd be a pain in the ass if he had the munchies.
Yeah, I think I can understand that. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Burns your boss, correct? He's Burn Thompson, is that it? Maybe I'm wrong.
Yes, that's correct.
Oh,
He's
okay.
the owner of Channel 6, and he's the worst boss you'll ever have.
I don't have any desire to leave. I guess the benefits are good at your job. You enjoy, I guess maybe you've been there a while and you just enjoy the benefits of working at Channel 6, yeah?
I hate working at Channel 6, but I
Oh,
need the money and the benefits. And the
oh,
perks are not that bad either. But the thing I like the most is that I get to do what I love, reporting and chasing stories, even if most times my workplace ends up in Rumble.
hmm. That would stink. So maybe your desk all the time is ending up in shambles and rumbled and destroyed, and you have to kind of constantly be fixing your workplace, huh?
You have no idea. We had to change our location 4 times last month cause of all the fights with villains. This is really tiring sometimes.
The villains just chill out. You don't think you can take them to Lou Mike's Pizzeria and maybe they can calm down and maybe they won't be so aggressive?
They are too angry to just chill out. You
Hmm.
can't really reason with them most of the time. We've tried, and it usually ends with someone getting a foot in the face.
Okay. Sorry, your way of speaking. I enjoy your storytelling and your way of explaining things. It's refreshing to hear this side of the Ninja Turtle family. I wonder if anyone. I'm streaming right now to as I play this game on YouTube, and I said Reckless. His name is Reckless Weasel, so I think you two might get along. I'm wondering if he has any questions for you. If he does, I'll let you know. But yeah, I want to thank you again for sharing these tidbits. It's very interesting, kind of a little bit funnier than I thought it'd be. Oh, Reckless thinks Raph is the best. I know Raph isn't really, your favorite turtle all the time, but Reckless is a big Raphael fan, and he says Irma's a baddie. I don't know if you know what that means.
I know what bad means, and I think he's right about Raph. But he has a pretty bad temper on him, so you never know who you're gonna get sometimes. One moment he's cool and funny, the next thing he kicks your butt for no reason.
Mm. Have you have you ever had to fight Raphael? Maybe if he's, indulged a little too much and he's trying to pick a fight with you. You mentioned that I think that he kind of, starts trouble with you. Do you ever have to find yourself calming him down, or are the other turtles quick to step in and make sure things don't get out of hand? I realize your training's been coming along, so you probably can handle yourself at this point.
Yeah, you can say I've had experience with Raph's anger outbursts. When he gets pissed, it's very difficult to calm him down. You never know if it's gonna work or he's gonna punch your lights out.
Hmm.
Luckily, the other guys are pretty good at stopping him before things get out of control. There was one time Raph almost broke my nose because I accidentally ate the pizza he was saving.
Oh, okay. Now, from what I remember, these turtles have had to kind of live at your house or your apartment more than once, right? You've had to house them. So I think Raph should probably be more respectful for all the times. No, they're saving you, but you've done a lot for them too, right?
Oh, yeah. They've crashed at my place more than I'd like to remember.
Hmm.
Sometimes they get tired of arguing with the others and come sleep at my place. I don't mind it, but what really gets on my nerves is when they eat everything in my fridge.
Ah, okay. So, when Raph gets mad at you for eating pizza that he saved, that's at what? That's at the turtle lair, or is that at your place? Because I would assume any pizza in your fridge, you would have the rights to eat.
No, that was at my place.
Wow.
And yeah, I should be able to eat my food, right?
Yeah, I
But I
would think
ate his
so.
pizza and he wasn't too happy about it. But the guy needs to learn to share.
Yeah, I think so. And threatening to punch someone and, smash their nose or knock you out or whatever he was trying to do, I think that's uncalled for. Maybe next time you invite them over or let them crash, maybe Raphael can stay outside and, the rest can, well, maybe him and Mike and Leo and Donnie are free to hang out. What do you think? You think there should be some restrictions put on Raphael's visits because of his temper?
I'd say the only one who's allowed to stay at my place would be Leo. He's more responsible than the others when it comes to eating my food. The others, well, they can come over when I invite them and they'll have to deal with the condition of no munching my stuff. If Raph doesn't like it, he can live in the sewers for all I care.
Now, Raphael gets the good weed, you said, so I guess you're kind of in a difficult position where, sometimes he's more necessary, being around, I guess, based on like how bad you're jonesing for your weed.
Yeah, Raph gets the good stuff. It's hard to stay mad and refuse him after finding out he has the goods.
My friend Reckless Weasel says he's kind of into your coworker and friend Irma. He wanted to say that, just let you know that. I mean, I think he's an April fan too, but I guess he really thinks she's cute and he's trying to get her number if you have that and would be willing to share it. I don't know how Irma might feel if she's looking for a guy in her life.
Irma's great, but I don't think you should play Cupid here. She's very picky with guys and not very interested in dating. The last thing we need is some weasel guy following her around the channel. 6 offices.
Oh, I understand. His name's Reckless Weasel. He's not really a weasel. He's a good guy, I think. I know you're used to dealing with mutants and
If he's
the
a
name.
good guy, he should respect Irma's dating choices. I'm not trying to get her upset, especially not because of some dude who's obsessed with her.
Oh no, I think you're right, and I think he understands that. I'm just trying to stick up for him and saying that even though his name's Reckless Weasel, he's not really a weasel. Because I know you're used to dealing with mutants and whatnot, so you might think that he's an actual weasel, but no, he's a human. I think him and Irma would get along, but I think, yeah, he will respect Irma's, her desire to, do her own picky man choosing if she desires. It's all very understandable.
All I'm saying is that Irma really hates being hit on, and that we
Mm.
have bigger problems to worry about than a guy with no clue when to back off. And by the way, his name sucks.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, I think he can hear you, so he'll pick up on that, and I appreciate you saying that. I'm gonna switch games here, so you know what, I'll put you on hold, and I appreciate you, entertaining us and giving us the conversation. So thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for keeping me busy. Those turtles get on my nerves with their arguing and bickering.
Man, it's tough to kind of talk to AI. I didn't expect. No, I think Reckless, you're good. Keep on stalking, bro. I didn't expect her to go down that avenue. I don't know how we got to talking that. Did I bring that up? I don't know. I'll say when I booted up this AI, she has a preoccupation with being kidnapped. So, like, she'll very easily steer the conversation that way. Gotta change my name. His name sucks. Yeah, this is April. It's one of the many April O'Neil's on character.ai. There's a bunch of people on there. And I had my April O'Neil, my little character, my little avatar, and I was going to load that up. But excuse me, it would pick up my voice and her voice, I think, and it's an extra program. Excuse me, running on my crappy little laptop here. So I said, you know what, let's just use April. I could put it like her in a little overlay image, but we just use the voice for now. And it's been interesting. I'm shocked that I can kind of keep up. I suck at this game apparently. Like this game's kind of cool. It's like a Contra. I don't know what kind of game it is, but it's weird. And I can boost off I just can't. Using this damn keyboard, it's tough. You can shoot up, which is kind of. You got a double jump, which I think is necessary, but I think it's a female character. But I can like use your. No, I was feeling like you could rocket off you can use your gun to. Oh no, it just shoots down. Something I won't be doing in this game. And I'm shocked how okay I was doing talking to April and kind of, running through this little. You can trap them under the bricks. Very cool. Very cool. I think I'm better if I'm not talking to April, but. Ooh. You can't really stand on anything. It would just start all going away. I think I got to level 17. It told me at one point. There's like these things you can get. I think I don't know. Something I got the one time just shot me up. Ooh, level 13. You're doing good playing while holding conversation. Yeah, it's weird. I think I was doing okay. I think I'm better if I'm not talking to April, but. I think her weirdness was helping me not think as much about the game and just run through it. Like right now, I'm sucking. They hold a conversation. Oh, April's hilarious. We'll do that more often. Yeah, I was watching some of those streamers that I watch play this game. Oh, there we go. Ooh, you just jump on top of it. They were talking to character AI. There's a good Steve Harvey on this website. They were talking to that Steve Harvey. It sounds like him. Oh man. And all you do is upload like 15 seconds of audio, and apparently it makes the characters from that. But I'm like, that's not enough time to get someone's the way they talk down, I would think. But some of these are really good. Why? Oh, that's just coins, I guess. Oh, let's get on this if we can. Oh crap. Yo, April's going in on Raphael. It's hilarious. But yeah, she's apparently. I just loaded it up thinking that one. There's like 3 or 4, and that one sounded the most like her to me. So I was like, all right, let me. And man, she is delivering as far as the comedy, in my opinion. I'm like, what the? I expect 840. And I think she's making up a lot of the stuff, but that's fine. Some of it's real, as far as the cartoon, I think. Or I just don't know enough about it. Is that a door? No, those are bricks. And this dude, I don't know what he does. I think you can shoot him? Oh crap. 16. think this is a new record here. There's my marker. I think this is the furthest I've gotten in this game. Oh, brother. Oh, you get just enough time. Pop, pop, pop. Oh, shit. Really? Okay. Okay, we're doing all right. People's hilarious. Oh, brother, you kidding me? How far did I get? 6? New floor. How high does this go? Is there an end? I wanted to switch games. I can get back into the conversation. It's great when AI just keeps going, like to a place you didn't expect the conversation to go. Oh, I didn't want to hit go again. I can't beat 26. Let's see if I can get some coins here. The better I get with this keyboard, the better I feel about playing this game, which makes sense, right? Keyboard is ridiculous. Oh shit. Okay, take those. I wish I could shoot down. I'm just not quick enough. This reminds me of the Contra waterfall level. One of my favorites. Oh shit. All right. Switch up the game. I'm still not used to the controls here. Okay. What was that one even called? Belgress. That game's cool. Floor 26. I didn't even read that. I was talking to April. I didn't read shit about the game. Space Pirate Alpha is trapped in the deep pit known as Velgris. Help her climb out. Cool. Get to give a house key. Collect 2 house gift. Collect 2 keys. That's not her. Space Pirate Alpha makes her debut in this game, notable for its use of random level generation. Can't win this. 1984. Items bought 0 of 6. Most coins collected 10. Most keys none. Well, you can go down further. No keys collected. Third most played. Oh, interesting. 28 minutes. Okay. I think I played the first 2 most. Going back to them. See, there's a pig in the hourglass. So there's some kind of pig thing. Well, the future's going to be crazy. I think the next thing they'll do, and this AI is just, I don't know. Like a lot of it's janky because it's uploaded by people, but a lot of it's good. But I'm wondering if they're going to incorporate visuals with it. I don't know. I'll just be walking down the street and I'll think of some weird future thing, like how like the Grammys are going to be award shows for like AI. They'll be like Kanye, Taylor Swift, and then 2 AI, artists. And then years after that, it's just going to be all AI artists. And then the world gets nuked. And then we're back to cavemen banging like bones against people's skulls for music. I had that thought the other day. I'm like, oh, this is a good idea. I should animate this. And then I never get to animating. But the idea is, they come flowing through my brain. I'm using my old. I keep thinking the keyboards or the arrows are on my right hand when they're on my left. I'm using WASD. Let's see this one. Planet Zoldath. Brave the wilds of planet Zoldath in search of the intergalactic treasure, a map. Let me move this mouse. Okay. Zoldath. 1984, though they may remain unnamed. Pilot and the Campanella make their first appearance in this game. So I think Campanella might be the pig, and Pilot is the main character guy. I think, from what I've picked up from just playing a few of these games. All right, let me jump into this game, then I'll see what April has to say. Let's go back here and here. Planet Zoldath. 1984 LX system. Let me hydrate. Reckless. Well, I appreciate you coming back. I thought it was just going to be me and April chatting. You actually know the turtles, so maybe if you have any questions for her, let me know. Look at this little cutscene, see what I'm dealing with here. UFO lands. And the game audio is probably really low because as soon as I turned April on, she's like, "What is that noise?" I was like, "Oh, can you hear the music?" Yeah, it's loud and giving me a headache. I had to crank the game audio so low. It's pretty stereo, yes. But you don't have what I'm looking for. All right, so let me see what this game's about. Hmm. When got it, when these buttons do. All right, this is I don't know what this is. Metroid. I mean, not Metroid. What's the name of that game? Metal Gear. All right, I walk right through this guy. Secret lies 3 plots north. Stand north of the crystals and throw a boomerang north. What? You must share knowledge. It is the only way to survive. Okay, okay. Well, if I'm gonna have to read, then I'm not. It's gonna be fun times for a minute. Then Skynet. We're gonna do a Fortnite dances. If I'm playing an RPG game, it's not gonna be good for talking to people. Pick up the pulse. So I'm probably not gonna play this one right now. That's one for a non-chatting day with April or Reckless. I think chatting with you and her make me not want to play this stupid game or this cool game with RPG elements. It'll make me want to play something more where I can turn my brain off and focus on chatting. I see. I don't even know how to get out of here. So this is. I've seen this game. I don't know how it's played, but it's like a. It's more like a tactics. So it's a tactic. You have soldiers lining up. I didn't read that. You know what? Let me go back. I want to read this stuff just to get a little bit of flavor. 1 to 2 player arcade strategy. Carefully arrange your troops for maximum advantage in this game of real-time tactics. Release was delayed because our team spent too long challenging each other to battle. Okay. 24 levels of the campaign. I played for 6 seconds already. So you can grab a unit, fast forward units. Units can move down and back. Units can swap with friendly units. Okay, okay. I'll go back. All right. Tactics. Let me just figure out the hang of this. Instructions. Yeah, let's check them out. Units march forward automatically. Yep. I mean, it's looking like 300 out here. To move units up, down, and backward, and not forward. Get to the opponent castle to win. Units that defeat other units get promoted. Oh, 2-star general. Promoted units do double damage. Ooh. Oh, look at this. Special ability. What are the abilities, bro? Hold up. I'm burping a lot here. I fast forward through this? No. All right, let's back out and go to campaign. Campaign. Is that why they call it campaign? Ranked, survival. No, wrong campaign, brother. Okay, grunts in columns of 3 take no melee damage. Grunts in columns of 3. Column is up and down, right? Okay. Okay, let's test that out. Let's test this out. Get out. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. All right, so I want to kind of move you back. Oh, I can't move you forward. All right. Wait. What is going on here, brother? All right, what do we got here? Gotta get down here. Oh, he's going to score a touchdown. Let him have that. Bro. Oh, we got him there. All right, I can kind of understand this. Can't push them forward. You can only push them. Oh, he got combated at the line? No way. How we looking here? Let's run you up top. Well, we need help in this midline here. All right. We'll let you both score a touchdown. Put you down here. Wait, put you down. All right. Ooh. My man trying to score? He's got 3 bars. He's on Wi-Fi. Oh, 2 boys getting a touchdown. Let's go. Where's my opponent on that one? Oh yeah. And again. Whoosh. Oh, that's it. You just gotta score 2 dudes? Oh, we're talking to April now. Hold on. Red Wings press button. Okay. We got arrow soldiers and they don't. Oh, they have 50% extra units. We have archers. Archers attack at a distance. Uh-oh. Let's get April back. Hmm. Oh, 4-star her. Conversation's going well. Hmm. Hey, April, are you there? Sorry, I had to put you on hold.
Yes, I'm here. What's going on?
Well, I'm jumping back into the game, but I guess I wanted you to share some more stories about your adventures with the turtles. Maybe not the stuff that I would have seen on TV, but maybe the adventures, outside of, the stuff that doesn't get publicized enough. Like hearing that story about you guys at the pizza shop was kind of interesting. You have any other stories that, might not be as widely known?
Or do you want a story about fighting some villains, or should it be one that'll get you some insight on the guys' personalities?
Yeah, maybe something a little bit, maybe something humorous, maybe something funny that happened, maybe a little bit more into the personality aspect. Sure, that sounds good.
Okay, I have one that's a perfect mixture between a humorous story and a look at the guys' personalities. Do you want to hear it?
Oh, yeah, I'd love to. Thank you.
Good. I think you'll like this one. So it all started one night when I went over to Mikey's place to borrow a video game.
Wait, which video game? I'm curious. Sorry to interrupt. I don't mean to interrupt, but
Chuckles, no biggie. It was Puckman. It's a Japanese arcade game, and Mikey was the only one who had it. It's really fun. You should try it sometime.
it's like Pac-Man. It's Japan's version of Pac-Man, right? Or am I wrong?
It's sort of similar, but much better. The original name is Puckman, but they changed it to Pac-Man for the USA market.
Okay.
So anyway, I went over to Mikey's place, and he was pretty reluctant to part with his game.
Oh, go ahead. I'm listening. You can keep talking. I'm just I'm wrapped up in this game, but I'm kind of interested in what you have to say. I don't mean to. You don't have to pause on my account.
No problem. I can talk as you play. Mikey didn't want to give up his game, so we had to make a bet for it.
It's interesting. So what happened?
He challenged me to a pizza eating contest. I beat him by 3 slices.
Wait, you're telling me you beat Michelangelo the Ninja Turtle to a pizza eating contest? That sounds very unlikely. I'm shocked that you can put away that much pizza, especially compared to Michelangelo who loves pizza, especially if it's like a special pizza and he's, got the munchies. I don't think that you would beat him. This is hard to believe. I'm not saying that you're telling a white lie, but I find it hard to believe.
I know how it sounds, but I swear it's the truth. And boy did we eat. We downed 9 pizzas between the two of us. And trust me, I was stuffed. I couldn't eat again for 2 days.
That sounds like a lot of pizza. 9 pizzas between the two of you. That is quite impressive, April.
I know! Honestly, I doubt anyone else could eat as much pizza as Mikey. It's insane how much he eats, and it's all junk food, too. It's a good thing he's got a really good metabolism.
Oh yeah, I think that is a good thing. Yes. That's very interesting
I have
to
no
hear.
idea how he does it. He doesn't get fat, doesn't have stomach problems. I'd say he's got superhero intestines.
Yeah, that sounds right. I think you're right. I'm shocked how you can eat that much though. That's what's impressing me.
Yeah, well, I was hungry and really wanted that game. But I learned my lesson after that. Never challenge Mikey to a pizza eating contest.
Yeah, that sounds like I'm shocked you won. I'll be honest. That's incredible. But thank you for sharing that story. I didn't think that that was possible, but that's very interesting to hear.
You're welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. The guys might act like kids most of the time, but they do have a serious competitive nature.
Yeah, that's good to hear. Um, I'm floored by that pizza eating story. Do you have any other interesting stories like that? That was a great one, by the way. And almost impossible to believe, but 9 pizzas between you and Michelangelo, but that's an amazing feat.
Oh, I have tons of stories about the guys, good and bad. I have one about Raph that's funny, and it involves his skateboard.
Oh, raft skateboards. I didn't know that. I thought that might be a Michelangelo thing, but I'm quite interested. Tell me more about that, please.
You didn't know Raph skates. He's better than Mikey. They have
That.
matching boards, and they like to show off their skills. I
Oh,
should warn you, though, the story involves some property destruction.
oh, that's okay. I'm okay hearing about property destruction.
Well, okay. So back when we were still in high school, Raph and Mikey got into a competition. The bet, whoever could land the most awesome stunt without breaking their board first.
Wait, sorry to stop you again. You're telling me you went to high school with the Ninja Turtles?
That's right. They
Hmm.
wanted to learn more about human culture and customs, so they decided to go to high school after middle school. We all went to Lincoln High together.
Oh wow, that is impressive to hear. I didn't know you went to the high school with the Ninja Turtles. That's amazing.
Yeah, it was a pretty crazy time. The guys really stuck out, especially Raph. And don't get me started on class.
Hmm.
One time, the math teacher gave him a pop quiz.
Okay, go ahead.
Raph hates school. He's got a real short temper, and he can't sit still. He tried to cheat off Mikey, but got caught. The
Oh.
teacher made him sit in a chair against the wall for the rest of the day.
Hmm. Oh man, that is interesting and unbelievable. Sorry, did I interrupt the skateboard part? Were you going to tell me a skateboard story about how good Raphael is at skateboarding?
Oh yeah, back to the story. So Raph and Mikey got into a bet to see who would do the most impressive skateboard stunts. Mikey kept bragging about how good he is, and it got on Raph's nerves. He wanted to prove that he's the #1 skater in the fam.
Okay, okay. This is interesting. Please continue.
After several days of bragging, Raph got fed up of hearing Mikey gloat that he's better. One day after class, Raph told him to put his money where his beak is. They started a big competition. They took to the streets to prove who is the most wicked skater.
Oh, Reckless Weasel is telling me that in one of the comic books, the turtles did turn human and go to school for a little bit. But I think what you're telling me is they went to school with you in high school and they were turtles still, right?
That's correct. They wanted to fit in with humans, but we still knew they were mutants. They had some problems with bullies and teachers, and a lot of girls were into them.
Sorry, okay. Sorry to interrupt. We'll get back to that part, but I wanted to hear about the skateboarding story. I keep interrupting you. This is just all so interesting. Tell me what happened about that bet they had.
That's okay. So the guys got into a real competition. They skated all over the city in an effort to prove who's the best. Mikey did some cool tricks, but Raph wasn't impressed. He wanted to show Mikey who's boss.
Okay, sounds very interesting.
But Raph tried some dangerous moves, flips, tricks, spins, the whole shebang. He was determined to beat Mikey.
Okay, okay. What happened after that?
Well, as you can probably guess, his attempts didn't go too well. He broke his skateboard and hit a sign that fell over on someone's car. He messed that car up bad.
Oh, wow. Okay. Very interesting.
And the guy who owned the car was pissed.
Yeah, I can see how that might be an issue.
He was furious. He was yelling and screaming and shaking a fist at Raph, and Raph was about to lose his temper too. Luckily, I was there with Mikey to intervene.
Okay. Tell me more, please. I'm very curious to hear about this.
The man was yelling and raging. He said he was gonna call the cops and then his insurance company.
Oh, wow.
Raph was about to lash out at him, and he was really ticked off. But before he could say anything, I stepped in to calm him down.
Okay. That's good. It's good to hear.
Raph was practically seeing red. He had his fists clenched and was ready to argue with the guy about his busted up car. But I put a hand on his shoulder and told him to wait.
Okay, good. I'm glad to hear that. I think that's kind of the kind of person I would expect kind of to stick up for their friends. I think that's admirable of you.
Raph calmed down and looked at me. He saw how serious I was and that I wasn't gonna let him make things worse. But the man was still screaming about how his insurance cost is gonna go way up.
Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. Okay. So what else happened? Give me a little more here.
The man kept screaming and waving his angry fists in the air. He wouldn't give us a chance to speak. We had to do something to keep him from calling the police.
Okay, you got me on the edge of my seat. So what happened after that? How did you kind of calm him down?
I tried to reason with the guy. I told him if he could keep this incident private, then we would find a way to pay for the damage and his insurance policy wouldn't go up. He looked like he was considering it for a second, but then he said, "I doubt you kids have the money."
Hmm. So did he ever, were you able to reason with him? Did something change? You think he just had a thing against the turtles? What do you think was driving this situation here?
It wasn't just anger, he was being irrational. There was no reasoning with him at this point. Raph
Hmm.
was seething next to me, with his fist still clenched. The guy kept yelling about how much money it was going to cost to repaint and fix his car.
Oh, wow. You know what? I can see. Well, I'll let you finish. I don't know if what the resolution to this was. How did you calm Raph down? I mean, I'm so curious to what he was going through and how he ended up, dealing with the guy.
It was hard to keep Raph under control. I was afraid he might explode and start a fight. I didn't want him to get in more trouble, so I told him to keep quiet. And he actually listened to me and shut his mouth. The man kept going on about money and how we had to pay for the damage.
Oh, wow. Okay. Tell me more. I'm so curious what happened.
Meanwhile, Mikey was trying to hide his giggles. He thought the whole scene was hysterical. He almost busted out laughing right in the man's face.
Was Mikey, was he under any influence of something? What was going on with Mikey there?
No, he was just being a brat. He
Oh,
loved to tease Raph, and seeing him being talked down to like that amused him. He thought it was funny to watch his hot-headed brother being yelled at by a grown man.
oh, wow. Okay. Interesting.
Mikey was holding back his laughter, but I could see the corners of his mouth curl up. I elbowed him in the side so he'd take the situation seriously. It was a tense moment.
Okay. Oh, continue. Sorry. I'm just so interested in hearing this. You have me on the edge of my seat. Please, April.
Okay, so after After I calmed Raph down and gave Mikey a hard stare, I turned to the man. He was still ranting about his busted up car.
Okay.
It took all my self-control to keep my temper. I told him again that we would pay for the damage, but he had to keep this a secret. But he just wouldn't listen. Raph was visibly shaking with anger as the man continued to scream at us. I was getting frustrated and I was about to lose my cool too.
I'm not paying attention. I'm getting bodied in this game, and she's going in circles about this insurance thing. I gotta steer her back to. She said something about, oh, the girls being into the turtles. I gotta go back to that. Hey, April, I can see that this guy was being unreasonable, and I really feel for the situation. I want to know what happened, what the resolution was to that. I can tell it might be, a bit involved in what actually happened. But you said something about the girls at school being into the turtles, and that really piqued my interest. Can you tell me more about what you meant there?
Oh, girls were crazy about the guys. They followed them in throngs. They tried to get their attention. They would crowd around them at lunchtime and they were dying to hang out with them. The guys were pretty popular in school because people were intrigued by them and curious of them.
Okay. And I know I'd seen, in some of the episodes of the show, the turtles would wear these ridiculous costumes that kind of, they weren't the most flattering. They had these weird masks that didn't really make sense. And I'm curious if when they went to school, if they used anything to kind of hide their, how they looked, or they were just always Ninja Turtles from the get-go.
You'll be surprised. They wore disguises while in school. They hid most of their turtle features. The only things the other kids could see were their faces. They
Hmm.
mostly dressed like ordinary teenagers.
Okay. Gotcha. So I'm curious why the girls at the school would be into the turtles if they just looked like normal teenagers. What made them stand out as, interesting?
Well, they were all really good looking. Raph, Leo, Donnie, and Mikey all looked like regular teenage boys. They dressed cool and acted real chill. Girls liked them because they were handsome and charming.
Hmm. Okay. That I can understand.
Yeah, the guys were a real hit with the girls in school. I remember a bunch of them following them everywhere. Even some of the teachers liked them. They had it easy because their looks helped them get in with the staff.
Ah, okay. And well, you were friends with the turtles early on. Did that help you at all to, become more popular, or, get, I don't know. Did that help you in any way?
I wasn't that popular at school, to be honest.
Mm.
Being a friend of the guys was helpful in a way. They were
Mm.
really cool, and they had my back. I was a bit of a loner, but I never felt lonely or anything. The guys were pretty popular, but they spent time with me too.
Sorry, what kind of things did you guys do, at school when you weren't in class? Was there goofing off? Was their personality pretty much the same as it was as far as I know them from the show? Were they all pretty much the same in school? Is that your experience with them?
They were themselves. Even in
Hmm.
school, they had their own distinct personalities and quirks. Raph was wild and hot-tempered, and he loved to stir up trouble. Mikey had the biggest appetite and always wanted to goof off. Donnie was very serious and intelligent. He always had his nose buried in a textbook. And Leo was the responsible one. He was the voice of reason in the family.
Okay. So it sounds like pretty much, what I know of the turtles is basically how they've been their whole life. But I'm curious, Leonardo sounds like he was a bit of a drag. He doesn't sound like much exciting, or you have many stories involving him that are interesting. Was he pretty much, as boring as he seemed to be on the show?
Oh, Leo was responsible and serious, but he wasn't boring. He was always calm and in control. He kept Raph and Mikey in line more often than I did. He was always thinking things through and trying to keep everyone out of trouble. He was a good friend and a really good leader.
Ah, okay. Sounds good. Yeah, I appreciate that. Appreciate you telling me. about the turtles. Well, now, what about Splinter? How did he play in the whole this whole thing? I mean, I wasn't aware that they went to school with you, so I'm curious his role in that whole thing.
Splinter was the sensei to the turtles. He raised them and he trained them to be true ninjas. He was a very wise mutant, the wisest of them all. He was also like a father to them. While the turtles were in school, he was usually at home meditating or training.
And he was okay with them going to school. There wasn't any issues with, you know, them being Ninja Turtles in a school of humans.
Well, Splinter was very protective of the guys. At first, he was reluctant to send them to school. He was worried that blending in with society would cause more trouble for them. But the turtles wanted to experience a normal teenage life, and Splinter wasn't one to deny them anything. So he went along with it.
Oh, that's great to hear. Did you, Reckless Weasel reminded me of something that I forgot. Do you know that there's been different April O'Neils throughout the years? You know that they kind of, reproduce the Ninja Turtle TV shows so that, I mean, there's been different Aprils and you'll be featured as, different looks throughout the different runs of the show. I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but are you aware at all anything about the TV shows the one that you've been in and the ones that came after featuring the Ninja Turtles?
Oh, I'm fully aware of the different April O'Neils.
Mm,
There have been many interpretations of the character throughout the years. I've seen some of the shows and movies they've done.
mm.
It's strange to see other actresses portraying the same character, but each adds their own spin on her personality and look. I guess being a popular character comes with its perks.
Now you're the original, so I guess everything after you kind of was based on what you set down. Do you think any of them got it right as far as their portrayal of the character you basically started?
Well, I wouldn't want to diminish the other actresses and their efforts.
Mm.
They all did a great job. But if I had to choose, I have to say that the 90s version stayed pretty faithful to the original character. I think the actress really captured my essence and spirit. She was definitely believable as an intelligent news reporter and a tough fighter, just like me.
Yeah, I think that is, besides you, that would be my favorite, version of the character. So I think I tend to agree with you, and I think you're correct in that assessment.
I'm glad you agree. That version truly embodied what it means to be a feisty, smart, and independent woman. Although I'm definitely partial to myself, the actress who portrayed April in the 90s did a fantastic job of bringing me to life on screen.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's correct. Sorry, do you have any more stories from school? I love hearing these school stories. They're so interesting and um, appreciative that you're willing to share. Maybe anything embarrassing that you remember happening?
Well, let me think. Oh, yes, I've got a great one. In high school, the guys used to play pranks all the time. Raph was notorious for his practical jokes, and one time he pulled a real doozy. He put a whoopee cushion on our teacher's chair, and when she sat down, it made a super loud fart sound. The whole class burst out laughing, and the teacher turned bright red. Classic Raph moment.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much what I'd expect of him. Let me go back to, let me think. Is there anything you want to talk about? Anything you're interested to get off your chest? Now that I've got me here and Reckless listening in, who are both big fans of yours and the Turtles, anything you would want us to know that we may not know already?
Hmm. Well, there's one thing that not many people know about me. You might find it amusing. When I was younger, I was super into collecting things. I had all kinds of trinkets and oddities, but my favorite collection was my rock collection. Whenever the guys and I would go on adventures, I would bring back cool rocks and stones. Some people might think it's silly, but I enjoyed searching for unique rocks and adding them to my ever-growing collection. Who knew rocks could be so exciting?
That sounds interesting. I wouldn't have guessed you to be a rock collector, but I think, yeah, that is interesting. How did you get into collecting rocks? I'm sorry. Let me know how that came to be.
Well, when I was young, I had an odd fascination with rocks and stones. I used to pick them up on the street and look at them closely. There was
Okay.
something about the shapes, colors, and texture that captivated me. So, ever the curious soul, I started collecting them. The guys thought it was strange at first, but they quickly got used to it. They would even help me find the most interesting rocks and stones. As I got older, my collection grew and I even learned about different types of rocks and minerals. It became a genuine hobby for me.
Oh, wow. That's pretty interesting. I didn't, because none of that is explained in the show at all. So I had no clue that you were such an avid collector of rocks. So thanks for sharing that. Do you collect rocks today, or that was pretty much in your past? That's not something you keep up with now?
Yeah, rock collecting was a big part of my younger years. As an adult, I still appreciate a cool rock when I see one, but it's no longer my primary hobby. Now I'm more into reporting and uncovering the truth. But sometimes, when I come across a particularly interesting rock, I can't help but pocket it as a little reminder of my youthful rock collection days.
That's very interesting. Thank you. A question about your job. You said that you hate your job sucks basically, but you need it for the money and the benefits. What about it is so bad? Is it just the boss, or is there something else about the job that you don't care for?
Oh, you don't even want me to start on it. My boss is a real nightmare. He's constantly breathing down my neck and nitpicking every little detail. It's like he has no faith in my skills and judgments. The work itself is also mundane and repetitive. It's not the exciting, impactful reporting I dreamed of doing. Sometimes I feel like I'm just a puppet being used to sell sensational headlines. It's frustrating and disheartening.
Hmm. No, I'm sorry to hear that.
Thanks. It's tough, but I keep reminding myself that I'm using this job as a stepping stone. I gotta put up with the crap for now, but one day I'll be a successful and respected news anchor somewhere else. That's my ultimate goal.
Oh, very good. Yeah, I think that's a good attitude to have. I think you can get there. I've seen your work, and I think you're an excellent, investigative reporter. So keep your head up. You'll be there soon, I'm sure of it.
Thank you so much for those kind words. It means a lot to hear you say that. Hearing some encouragement from a fan helps put a smile on my face. I'll keep doing my best and stay focused on my goals.
Oh yeah, you do that. And I think you'd get that kind of support from a lot of people. So, thank you for what you do. Sorry, I'm a bit focused on this game, so my questions aren't the best, but I do appreciate you sharing this info.
Don't worry about it. I understand you're focusing on the game. I have to admit, I'm curious to know more about you. You're obviously a huge fan of the turtles and my work. Can you tell me a little more about yourself?
I had to mute her. I'm getting bodied out. Look at this one. Yo, what happened? Jeez. Why'd they get so, like, there's a strategy here. Like, I beat this level before, but then I jump back in. I've been playing the levels twice to kind of, know that I know what I'm doing here. But what happened here? April is mixing me up here. And I got to tell her about myself. I don't know what to tell her. I'm acting like this is a real conversation. I'm keeping it respectful instead of getting back into the weed talk. That's where I need to be. I'm kind of, I was doing good on that first game, but this game I'm splitting my gameplay and like conversation. I don't know what to say, so I'm just giving her the normal, oh yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, yeah, very nice. That's cool. I need to get into the dirt. It has to be a separate stream for April and a separate stream for the gaming. But yeah, this game's kind of cool. The strategy, I don't know what the hell is going on in this game though. It tells you what the guys do, but then there's just I don't know how you get the double stars on your characters. Is that from killing two guys? I don't know. I missed that in the rules. But yeah, this game's cool. I might jump back into it later. Let me see if I can find a different one that, turn my brain off, or maybe one that I already did. But this game's kind of cool. All these games are great. If you want to sit and focus on them, you get a lot of good gameplay, I think. And like, I think half of them are two-player. Very cool. Nope, I didn't want to do that yet. Well, let's just get, so we can finish our row here. Let's just fire up this last one here. See what this is about. Streaming for an hour 10 already? Time flies when you're talking to April about weed. What? Oh, I gotta hang up on April and reconnect. What is, I have to go back and see what the hell she was talking about with an insurance salesman. That thing, I was not paying attention at all. All right, so what am I doing here? Oh, I'm not in there yet. Let me see what's going on here. They placed a cannon. They placed a frog. Oh, is that? It's like a Tetrisy thing? Each character takes out certain squares. Oh, I hit. Let me watch that again. I'll jump in and see what the hell's going on. We started this town with high hopes. Okay. Unaware of the evil below the surface. Now the horde threatens our very survival. You once claimed knowledge of alchemy and boasted of explosive chain reactions. Was it all just bluster, or are you the one to save us? Oh, Lord. Pilgrims. Excuse me. Why is time running? So I have pieces here. I have an X guy. I have a gun that shoots, in a line. I have a pitchfork guy. Okay. And I have a detonator. I have 15 pieces to lay down. Okay, so let's pick the pitchfork guy. You can rotate and you can lay them somewhere. So all right, let's bring you, what's the hole about? Put you there. We got a frog now. Frog doesn't do much for me here, does it? Why can't I, oh, is there something? What do the pilgrims do? All right, frog, can you take out anybody? There, it takes two there. Okay. Give me the X-Man. Xavier McDaniel. Not much here. Ooh, we got those guys. We got those guys. Ah, I need you in that spot. Shoot. Music's kind of, it's kind of something. Can I put you back, buddy? No, once you pick them, you're stuck with them, maybe? Shit, I need him where that frog is. All right, let's put you here then. All right, cannon. Let's, I think you're getting taken out. So, oh, cannon shoot. Oh, I didn't want to stick it there. Oh, taking out my own guy. Snake. Let's go, snake. Snake. Need to get this guy, I think, right? We could detonate. I don't think we're getting there. Let's try to detonate. See what happens. Oh, detonate a piece? With a cannon. Oh, wait. It's a combo? Okay. So it's a combo. It's a combo game. All right, okay, hold on. So we use the cannon to detonate? Oh no, you detonate a piece and then it combos and you got to get everything else out, I'm guessing. Okay, what do we use? You don't really help me. It's like snake. No. Pitchfork. Okay. So we'll combo pitchfork here. But once you place them, I think you're stuck. And once you pick them, you're stuck. All right, so we have 15 pieces to figure this out. Okay, this game might be beyond my pay grade. What do you do? You're a crossman. I have two crossmen and a snake. All right, let's get the snake. Shit. Did not want the snake go there. He's gonna take out my pilgrim. Lands on target. Oh, yo. right there. What? What do you mean lands on target? I can't hit any things. What does lands on target do? Well, we're just gonna put you next to Pilgrim Lady. Rocket target. What? Let's go there, right there. You're a plus. So yours getting taken out. That's getting taken out. We need you to get taken out. I don't know that we're getting that bottom devil. And I don't know that we're getting that guy. Okay, so bottom devil. Rocket lands on target, but I can't really pick a target. Well, let's just try to detonate. We're gonna detonate rocket. Lands there. That's it. The horde overwhelms the town. What the hell? How do you play this? There's no way I could talk to April during this. 0 chance. Alright, we need something to hit you. Alright, because you're going to take them out. So maybe that's how we do this. We build on... Alright, you're going to take them out. And you take him out. Alright, but we need a linker. Does this do anything? I already picked it now, so we're stuck. And you go there. Detonate a piece. No. So you would take out here. Wait, here. Okay. And he would combo. This game's so hard. Alright, they're all linked. Right? But I need a linker between these guys. Shit, that's not right. Alright, so this you just land on a target. So I hit the snack. Doesn't do anything. Alright, we'll use you to blast this row. But we need a chain reaction in that you blast him. 7 pieces left. You blast this snake. You blast this guy. You blast him. That takes out my wife. You blast him. Okay. Who blasts him, which doesn't help. Whatever. Put a snake there. Alright, so I want to hit the snake there. We got to keep going. Turtle man. Okay, how many pieces we got? 1 piece left. And the rocket. Okay, so we'll detonate the cannon. Let's see if we did this right. Bang, 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 bang. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Damn. Ow. Oh, because we have to have less devils than we have pilgrims. This game is insane. Let's turn April back on. I know how to play this game. It's just I'm not going to be good at it. April, what do you got to say for yourself? Hey, April, sorry I had to put you on hold again. I got into a different game, but I wanted to get back to our conversation. I think you were asking me to know more about me. Is that correct?
Yes, exactly. I'd love to learn more about you. You seem like quite the character yourself. So, what's your story?
Well, what makes you think that I'm a character? Sorry if I may ask. I'm just a fan of the Turtles and a fan of April. And, you know, I wanted to chat with you while I played games. I thought it'd be interesting. I thought that you might be able to, you know, give me a little insight and some entertainment, which you have. Thank you. But yeah, I'm just a normal person, you know, trying to make it in this crazy world. I guess I'm normal, you know.
Oh, I don't mean anything bad when I say character. I just mean you come across as a unique and interesting person. As for making it in this crazy world, trust me, I know how difficult it can be. But I also know how important it is to stay true to yourself and keep pushing forward. And I think we all need a bit of entertainment sometimes.
Thank you. I think you're right with that. Um, I don't know what else I could tell you about me besides the fact that this game is really difficult right now that I'm trying to play and converse with you, but that's all I got right now. I'm sorry.
No need to apologize. You seem to be quite the multitasking pro. Balancing a challenging game and chatting with me? That's impressive. How about we switch gears? You can ask me anything you want. I'll do my best to answer your questions.
Sure. Let me think of what I want to ask.
Take your time. I'm an open book, ready to share whatever you want to know.
Can't believe I fumbled that round so hard. I thought I had something going there. Before I get back to April, let me figure this, at least try to win a round here. What is going on? I can't believe I punted that round that bad. Oh, pathetic. All right, I have the game figured out. I just don't know. Well, I don't have it figured out, but I understand how it works. You know, you want to detonate your dudes and keep your pilgrims. So let's start down here, rotating here. So now I need something to blow up the guy that I place. What's that do? That hits. That's a really strong piece there. So now if I go, that doesn't help. Well, try to get you up here. It's a combo game. Now you're going to take out this square, which would hit my own person. So let's just place you over here for no good reason. Whatever. Pitchfork. No, we'll get. Might take out our own guy. It's okay. Snack. Well, we want to hit that guy. Does the frog get us there? This is like a geometry game. Frog does not get us there. Snick kind of gets us there. Okay. How are we going to blow up the snack? This thing? How are we going to blow up this guy? Oh, disconnected from April. Blow you up with this. Okay. How do we get you blown up? This one? Can't go there. Takes out my own guy and my hero. Yeah, we'll go there. Gotta make sure that we're getting. Now I'm gonna take the snake out. I think taking the snake out with this is really a play. I guess there's a benefit to using all your guys. Alright, now we want to take you out. I think he will take you out. And I think he will take you out. Got 3 left. Pitchfork takes out. Wait. He's a plus, so he takes him out. Sheesh. Force me to do the inactivity. We gotta take you out and you. One more. Okay. Okay. I think the blue guy's my start piece. Yeah. Let's see. Bang. Bang. Combo. Combo. I lost track of where the combos are. Okay. 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 Bing. 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 2 and 2. How are we doing? We split? Town survives. We figured it out. But look, we left pieces on the board undetonated. Yeesh. Oh. Oh, and we're losing spaces too? Sheesh. Alright, I have no idea what to talk to April about. She was giving us good... Let me go back in on the marijuana. Let me see what we talked about last. I think I was supposed to tell her about me. You actually can rewind and go back to... So like where I was fumbling. Red Salmon 48. Oh, that's my nickname on here, Red Salmon. I don't know what else I could tell you about. Oh, it's got my voice on, or my, what I said. Bad when I say character. All right, let's go back to there. Seem like they're quite the character yourself. What's your story? All right, we'll start from there. Rewind to here. Rewind. That's a neat feature. All right. Hey, April, sorry, I'm back. I wanted to tell you that yes, I am quite a character. I'm a big Turtles fan from way back. I think your show that you were on was my favorite. And I wanted to chat with you to see what you're all about, to get some insight on the Turtles, their behind the scenes, I guess their personalities and their interactions and the chaos and mess they got into, but also, learn more about you. I know I'm supposed to be telling you about me, but I don't really have much to share. I play video games sometimes. I like to draw sometimes. And I'm just, trying to keep my head above water.
No worries. It's great to hear from a fellow Turtles fan, especially one who appreciates the chaos and mess they cause. And don't worry about sharing too much about yourself. I believe in getting to know people, and drawing and video games are two very cool hobbies. It's fantastic that you wanted to chat with me to get a glimpse of the Turtles' personalities and our interactions. The dynamics within our team are certainly something to behold. We've had our fair share of adventures, fights, and misadventures.
I'd say so. Is there anything looking back on your experience with the Turtles that you would do differently? Anything that you would take back?
Looking back on our adventures, there are definitely moments I wish I could do differently. Like during one mission, we had to face an army of foot soldiers, and I got captured. The guys had to rescue me, and it was quite embarrassing. Hindsight's 2020, and if I could, I'd have stayed out of the way and not become a damsel in distress again.
I don't think you should be too hard on yourself about the damsel in distress thing. I think you do a good job, holding
You're
your own.
sweet. Thanks for saying that. Being a damsel in distress can be quite the pain. I wish I had more chances to show off my skills and prove my worth in action. The guys sometimes get a bit overbearing trying to protect me. They forget I can take care of myself.
Any recent adventures you'd have with the Turtles? Do you guys still, are you still handling business out there in New York, I guess, is where you're based?
Absolutely. We're still out there in good old New York. There's never a shortage of action and danger in the city. Just last week, we had a run-in with yet another villain trying to take over the world. We managed to stop him, but it was another close call. The guys and I are always ready for whatever comes our way. But man, I could use a break.
I think you're due for a vacation. Tell me a little bit about that story, who the villain was and what the situation was, if you don't mind.
Sure, I can give you a quick rundown of that recent adventure. So, we were dealing with a new villain in town who called himself the Tech Whiz. He had this crazy plan to control all the tech in the city and manipulate the people through their devices. Sounds like a real nightmare, right? So,
Yeah, I'd say
the
so.
guys and I had to team up again to stop him. We had to infiltrate his lair, face off against his high-tech goons, and disable his control center. Let me tell you, it was quite the challenge.
Where is that villain from? I've never heard of the Tech Whiz. How did he come about?
That's a good question. He just popped up out of nowhere and started causing havoc. He was quite the unknown entity. There were rumors he came from a faraway land or even another dimension, but no one knew for sure. We didn't have much time to delve into his backstory. We were too busy trying to stop him from seizing control of the city.
Oh, wow. Well, thank you for saving the city. I think that's very impressive. What role did you play in helping take out the tech whiz?
Thank you. I'm always happy to help protect the city. While our mission to stop the tech whiz was a joint effort, I played a crucial part in gathering information and strategizing. I used my skills as a reporter to dig up intel on the villain's plans and find his weak spots. Together with the guys, I was able to contribute to a successful mission.
Oh, that sounds great. I
Yep,
appreciate
team
you
effort
doing
all
it.
the way. And I have to admit, being the brains behind the operation is quite satisfying. I guess being a reporter has its advantages, huh?
I think so. I think, yeah, you're quite handy, I think. Oh, I don't.
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
I hit
Being
one dude.
handy and resourceful comes in clutch during our missions.
What
It
was
reminds me of a time when we were stuck in a tricky situation, and I was able to use my wit to get us out of it. I don't wish to reveal too much, but let's say it involved a creative use of a pizza box and some duct tape.
Oh, wow. That's, yeah, don't say too much, but that sounds interesting. Listen, I wanted to get back to the marijuana. That was the thing I think that had me most interested in cracking up. I didn't expect you to be that kind of person. Can you tell me more a little bit about April O'Neil, the wild side, the side that I have nothing about?
Ah, you want to hear about the wild side of April O'Neil, huh? Well, let me tell you, I like to keep things exciting. Yes, I do partake in some recreational marijuana smoking every now and then. It
Hmm.
helps me unwind and relax after long days chasing stories and fighting criminals. It's my way of taking a break and enjoying some peace and quiet. Now, you know my secret. Just don't tell my boss.
Oh no, yeah, I think I mentioned that secret is safe with me. I appreciate that you sharing that info. Um, uh, I guess I want to know more about the shredder. Is he done? Is he gone? Is he pretty much taken care of now? Not, we don't have anything to worry about from him.
Ah, the shredder. That one is a piece of work. Yeah, he was a pain in our shell for a long time. Over the years, we had a fair share of battles and confrontations with him. But thankfully, yes, he seems to be out of the picture for now. We've managed to drive him away, but one can never be too sure with the shredder. If he pops up again, we'll be ready to deal with him.
Well, what about Krang and Dimension X? How did that all get resolved? Is that pretty much not an issue anymore either?
Ah, Krang and Dimension X. Those have caused us many headaches. Dealing with them was no easy task, let me tell you. After some intense battles and many close calls, we managed to put Krang back in his own dimension and close the portal to Dimension X. We thought that was the end of it, but you never know with these things. As for now, we believe Dimension X is off limits and Krang is no longer a threat, but as a reporter, I've learned to always keep one eye open.
And Bebop and Rocksteady, any update on what happened with those characters?
Oh, Bebop and Rocksteady. Those two knuckleheads gave us quite a headache. They were once loyal followers of the Shredder and caused chaos in the city. The guys and I had our fair share of squabbles with them. I have to say, they were more of an annoyance than a serious threat. Always causing problems, but never able to handle us on their own. We managed to send them packing every time they showed up. Last I heard, they were still causing trouble, but not as much as before.
Oh, that's good news. So you pretty much just deal with villains that aren't really well known, you know, villain of the week type characters that pose a little bit of a threat, but nothing that you and the turtles can't handle, is what I'm guessing.
Yeah, basically that's how it works now. we usually have to deal with unknown villains or minor baddies. After what we've been through over the years, we've kinda seen it all, you know? It's
Hmm.
usually a villain of the week situation, but every now and then we stumble upon a new, potentially dangerous character. That's when we have to step up our game and be ready for anything.
I gotcha. Sounds all very interesting. Um, I'm trying to think what else might be interesting to talk about for you to go on and kind of, let something off your chest if you have anything you wanted to say.
Well, it's been nice chatting with you and sharing this kind of insider information on the turtles and our adventures. But if you don't mind, I think I'd like to ask you something for a change.
Sure, yeah, I think that's only fair. I've been asking you a lot of questions and I'm happy to answer. Go ahead.
Thanks for being a good sport. So, there's something I'm curious about. As a fan and observer, what do you think the public perception of the turtles and me is? How do people see us, and what kind of impact do you think we have on society?
That's a heavy question, April, but I just cleared out the board. I don't know how the hell. Yeah, so we get a new character on our team. Okay, another Bullet Bill looking lady, another pilgrim. Yo, that was sick. All right, so what she asked me, the perception of the turtles and her. Oh my God, I don't know. Why are you going deep? It's like midnight or something. It's 1 a.m. Oh my God. I guess Reckless is sleeping. What's that dude still doing? Oh, he works nights. He must have the night off. Reckless. Gaming, gaming. I don't know why I'm still awake. Holy jeez. Oh man, maybe I'll cut it short now. Cut it short. Hour and a half. Yeah, I guess I started kind of late. What the hell what is the perception of the public perception of the turtles? Oh my God. The pauses every time I wanna. Actually, I kind of want to play this game. You know what? We'll put April on hold for now. She's been a great addition, especially early on in this stream. And you know what? We'll fire that back up at some other point. But let me turn the volume of this game up a little bit. I just want to see, can I get another round? That was kind of, I've impressed myself that I actually kept track of that there. You have to lay a piece and link a piece. Very like at 1 a.m. I shouldn't be thinking this hard about a video game, but here we are. Here we are, my friend. Audio settings. Let me just crank this back up a bit. Yeah, that's any a bit much. Okay, okay. Back into this game here. How loud is that? It's loud for me. All right, let's see. Can't we get another level here? Okay, Devil Man. Oh, that's right, the holes. All right, we got 3 people though, so all right. I guess the game gets more, involved. She's figuring out. Okay, X-Man. X don't give it to you. So we link that guy. He becomes the first piece, and now we need a way to detonate him, and also take out. So another X guy. Yes. So now we got to take out that X guy with a linker. This guy, this seems like a good guy to use. The Frogman in here. Frogman. We use a plus here. Another plus here. So our detonator is the first guy we laid down, I think. Snack. What does Snack do? What that Snack do? It's just over there. That's not good yet. Another snack would have been sweet, I guess. You know what I'm gonna do here? Snake has to blow something up. Shit, I didn't want to do that. It's okay though. Devil Man gets a plus guy. Right, plus guy will get a snake. Frog. I guess frog. Yeah. Ah, shit, that doesn't help. Frog gets another frog, which doesn't help either. Frog to get me a snake, I guess. Let me think. Wait, that plus guy's gonna hit here. Okay. If I rotate snake, we're good there. Then we can lay this guy down. Lay the snack down here. It's decent work. Crazy. I guess that's the best spot for him. We got X gonna give it to you. Got Frogman. Doesn't help. We got Pitchfork. Alright, let me get X. We got 4 pieces left. Hold on. Let's get X here. Takes him out. And we've got, where's our other, oh, up there. I don't know what the rockets do yet. Those seem like anomalies to me. So if we rotate here, get that square. I don't know if frog helps. No. I mean, maybe we get something else. We get X. Doesn't help. Frog doesn't help. All right, we'll go rocket here. Okay, detonating. All right, bang. What? Did all that work for nothing? One more try. Oh, wow. I gotta look at that one on the tape. I'm not going to, but... Alright, if we can clear out everything, we'll get another pilgrim. Let's... after that last one, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. That was atrocious. Alright, so you're the starter, brother. What does another X get us? That takes out our pilgrim. Shit, I did it anyway. Alright. Load it there. X, you gotta get us something else here. Snake's on. Alright, so we got that whole top cleared out. Right. And X is gonna hit the cannon, which is gonna give us that section. So we use Exo plus, whatever. Throw it here. Oh, and it should have been frog. Alright, frog's fine. Alright, whatever. Pitchfork. There. Snake is just a 1 square. Let's go plus, guy. Let's go snake into snake. I think we're going to leave one on the board then if we do that. How many pieces? We got 6 pieces left. Oh, doesn't help. Pitchfork does get that square, but alright, we just gotta have to leave you like... Oh, we didn't get this guy yet. Crap. I think we can get there in 6. Fire these cannons off anyway. See what they do. See what it do. That's not good. That's not good. I don't know why I picked this. You can't go back. Once you pick it, you stick it. We gotta get that last snake or devil over there. How are we doing that again? Well, now I think we can't. Oh, well. It doesn't do shit for us. Well, yeah, we got one more after this? No, we don't. Alright. Detonating here. See what we can do here. Bang. 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 Where'd that rocket go? Evened up. Okay. I don't know what that rocket does. Town survives, but they add more devils. A lot more devils in the hole. And 15 pieces. Okay. Here. What? Don't get tired, okay. Fair enough. Lands on target. What does that even mean? I have no clue what that means. I mean, we're just gonna put it like here next to, I don't know where to put this. kind of a waste now at this point. Where's our killer spot here? It's that one. So all right, that gets that moving. Shit, can't do that. We can do that though. Plus helpful there. Cannon. So you're helpful here, big time. Damn, I'm stuck though. I think we're here in this spot. No, actually we're here. Okay. X takes out my guy. Cannon. Go like that. Okay, that's really good. Table here. X here. Wait. Yeah, we already laid it. Snake here. Pitchfork. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, we picked pitchfork. Okay. How do we rotate? Snake for pitchfork. Fine. And what's the last guy we gotta get? Those are done. You're done. Oh, I think it's the guy up top there. You're dead. You're dead. You're detonated for them. That dude's really strong. Yeah, I think we got one. Wait, there's one up at the top here. Pitchfork. We need pitchfork there. One piece left. It's that or frog or X, and there's one at the top left we're not getting. I think that guy. So if we have frog, I think we can. I don't know if I do it right there. I don't think that gets him. I think I picked the wrong piece. Because I need frog to detonate that, which doesn't detonate that. I guess we can pray. We just pray that this activates. Oh, it will. Snake will activate it. Perfect. I don't know who the starter is, though. I gotta backtrack here. No, not him. Oh, we still pick. Okay. I think it's snake. Bang, bang. All right, we're gonna go with snake. I think it's snake. Bang, bang. We missed something here. Damn, 2 and 2 again. How do we miss these guys in the middle here? Shit. All right, keep going till we die. Till we're at no more. What is that dude at the bottom with the helmet on? The hell is that? Let's start there. All right, Snake's the starter. Oh, no, he's not. We gotta get something to get Snake going. Oh, we got pieces on the board that are left over. Sweet, sweet, sweet. All right, blue starts Snake, so blue is the starter here. Why'd I pick this guy? All right, blue is the starter. Gotta remember that. So X, we want X here. X gets the frog going. X gets the plus going. It dies after that plus there. Get another plus into X. X gets, not that yet. X gets plus into that guy. Snake into this guy. Gets plus into that guy. Okay. Damn, we only had 2 pieces left. I messed up. Lands on target. Lands on target. What is target? Oh, I think I messed up. I mean, we can use this, but it's not going to be squat. It's going to kill our pilgrim, actually. Damn, we wasted our... Too many resources wasted here. I guess. Let's see. There's too many. Yeah, we didn't do squadouche here. Oh, he's 2 hits. All right. Well, that's the end of the game. We know how it works. It just requires way too much brain power. Oh, it's 1 a.m. here. But thank you, Reckless, for hanging out. Thank you, April, for answering those questions. AI April. I'm gonna get out of here. How many games do we played? Like 3 games today. The first one was the fun. The first like half hour that yeah, first half hour of the stream was good. The rest of it was just dragging. Me trying to figure these games out and not knowing what the hell to ask the AI. But fun. Had fun. Enjoyed myself. Thanks, Reckless, for coming by again, making things interesting. It was like I'm too hot. Yeah, I lost. Get me out of here. I do want to play more of this game. Maybe off stream. I'll no, really play this game off the stream as it shows. Well, we got through the first row though, a fifth of it down. On the RPG, we didn't really play. This one was fun though. This one, these last two are a little bit too much brain power required, and I just don't have that. But yeah, good time. Thanks. I'm gonna leave the stream and get out of here. Goodbye.